I'm Crosmatron or Crosmatron, and I'm a VTuber, of course, and uh, I just I have Huntington's disease, and I'm 41 years old, which means that um, I'm definitely being affected. That's sort of my gimmick, right? Is that I have Huntington's disease, and I'm being affected by the symptoms of it, and things like it's affecting my memory and my um, thinking, like how much thinking I can't do with my brain, and it's kind of making me a bit dumb, and my memory doesn't work, and I can't like my reaction time is a bit bad, and um, but I've got a specialist, and my specialist says that um, I'm not, I'm not like that bad yet, so I probably still got like couple of years left or a few years left where I'm not too bad. Um, but it's hard to know exactly. So, um, the gimmick is that I'm gonna mostly focus on seeing how bad I'm getting by doing like memory tests or IQ tests or anything like that, or playing video games and seeing if I can still play the video games. And it's all going to be a fun time. Um, so I'm not gonna try and make things really like morbid or anything like that. I'm just gonna, you know, uh, just gonna keep on trucking, as they say. Um, so today I'm playing. If you couldn't guess, I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and this version is a decompiled version or whatever it's called, a decompiled version. So it's like recompiled version of the mobile version. Some guy decompiled it and then recompiled it, and then now here it is, and now we're gonna play it. So um, I know basically everything about every Sonic game, especially the first game. Even though I don't really like Sonic much as a franchise. Um, but it's okay. I mean, the first game's like it's meant to be more like a baby game, I guess. It's not meant to be super hard. It's meant to be completable in like an hour and a half ish, and there's nothing super dangerous in most of the game. Some of the later levels get a bit tricky, but I should really be able to beat it, right? I hope. So we're just gonna play through it, and if I think of any trivia type things to say about it, then I guess I'll say them, but I might not think of much. So let's just get going, right? Let's start playing. So, oops. First off, let's restart. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. All right, here we are. So the best thing to do on the first level is because it's quite easy and there's lots of rings, and the more rings you get, the more lives you get. The best thing to do is to just keep on collecting as many rings as you can and getting as many points as you can, because more points will also give you more lives for the later levels. Um, so this is my invincibility shield, so I can just walk into things risk-free. There was a ball earlier on in the development of this game, which would it would just move around the level just to show off the game's physics. So like, and you could like run on it and stuff. The best thing to do here is to try and go on the different. The best thing to do is to go on the different levels, and to try and build up your ring counter, so you can try and collect as many rings as possible, so you can get up to 100, and then you can get an extra life. So we're just gonna keep trying to go up these levels to see what's up here. I don't even remember what's up here, to be honest. There's quite a few rings. So I need to... Okay. Okay, so... So what I'm going to do is try and get the other rings I missed. And see if I can get 100. I should already have 100 rings, but I got hit, which makes me tempted to start again. But I'm not going to start again, because that would be cheating. Okay. Phew. Okay, so that will help, because we'll have... I'm not going to get 200 rings, so there's not really much point hanging around the level anymore. But maybe we can get some rings. Thing is, we get points bonuses for having a lot of rings at the end of the level anyway. We're not going to bother with the special stages this run, because it basically will eat up a lot of time, and I don't think it... You know, maybe I should have gone in there. I could have got an extra life or something. But it's too late now. I'm not going to go through any of the special stages. So the next step here is to basically just do the same thing again. We'll just... Okay, so we're not doing too badly here, because we need to get... We still need to get 100 rings, like I said. Oh god, no. No. Okay, this is a really bad start. This is why I hate the running boots, because I always get hurt by them. Okay, that was terrible. Okay, at least we got this. I'm really going to try and get 100 rings by the end of the level, just to make sure. If I'm really careful, there should really be 100 rings left. Because if you can't see behind me, but I've got 4 lives left at the moment. And, you know, it's hard to talk about the game and play it at the same time. Green Hill Zone's lots of fun because there's lots of ups and downs, and there's lots of uneven ground, and you can roll around a lot and pick up speed a lot, and it's all lots of fun, but the later levels really aren't like this at all, which is kind of disappointing when you first play the game. But to be honest, when I first played this game when it came out in the very early 90s, most people used to playing like Super Mario Brothers, and this game is so much better graphically, and the physics are much better than Super Mario Brothers, and yeah, it just seems like such a massive improvement. You know, I just lost all my rings again. This is really not... Oh... I'm gonna start again. Okay. I'm literally just gonna start again. Because Sega. Because we get the Sega bit. And this time I'm gonna try... to not get hit at all, really, on Green Hill Zone, because I got hit so many times. They added the spin dash to this version, to the mobile version, because it's in Sonic 2, and it's mostly useless. It's mostly useless in Sonic 2, to be honest, but it's mostly just completely, like, it's just a silly gimmick in this game, really. You really don't need it. So, I've changed my mind anyway. This time we are going to go into the special stages, just to see if we can get some extra lives. What? Okay, I'm still doing really badly. You know... I need to lock in more, this is the problem. I'm not even going to bother getting the checkpoint because it seems unnecessary. Oh. So, we're just going up here, and I can't remember why we went up here last time. Oh yeah, it's because there's lots of rings. Okay, so. Okay. If you get 50 rings, you can go into the special stage, so that's what we'll aim for. This music was done by a Japanese band called Dreams Come True. They did Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, but they wanted more money for Sonic 3, so they didn't do that. So they got Michael Jackson to do Sonic 3 instead. And you know, it took a long time before people at Sega would confirm that, but they have at this point. So we know. But he didn't do all the music. He just did Ice Cap Zone and the Knuckles music, and a couple of other bits and pieces. If there are any boxes in this level that give you extra lives, I don't know where they are, but I'm sure there must be somewhere. Okay, so I got into the special stage, thankfully. So we'll try and get into every special stage. It'll be funny if we get all the Chaos Emeralds. I will just try and get the Chaos Emeralds now that we're doing it. Okay, so the R's make it rotate the other way. And then to make these disappear, you basically just have to keep touching them. So I think that was a continue I got. So we need to break inside this box, and then get the Chaos Emerald. Okay. Am I going to get any extra lives or anything? I don't think so. The points will give me extra lives if I get them. Yeah, so I have a continue, so actually that is useful because I can use continue to carry on the game when I get a game over. So I should have thought of that, but I didn't think of that. Okay, so okay. So, actually, I'm not going to get the speed box because it's just going to make me... It's just going to make me go too fast. I know you got to go fast, but if you go too fast, then you'll just, you know, run into badniks. That's what I do all the time when I'm going fast, so... Okay. Oh, man, I can't remember how to get... I need to get the extra life up here. So... Maybe... Oh, maybe you do have to get the running shoes. Okay, here's what we'll try. Okay, I think I can do that. So what we'll do is try and get our speed up. Ah. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We'll see how this plays out. Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe I do need to get the speed box and then jump up there. Okay, this is what we're going to try to do. Hopefully I don't get lost. Oh! Oh, yeah. I'm going to get the rings too. That noise meant that I got an extra life. I should have mentioned that before. And now I'm very close to getting another extra life. Oh yeah, now I've got 6 extra lives. Oh god. Okay. So. Yeah, I keep using the spin dash just because it's available. Even though you don't need it, but see, if I play this emulated on the Mega Drive or Genesis or whatever, then I would never even think to use the spin dash. But you know, gotta use all the tools available to you. Oh god! No! Oh, I missed the special stage. I just zoomed past it. Oh, okay, now I've got 7 extra lives. This is going really well. Okay. Okay. So my aim is to not get hit anywhere, and then we'll try and get up to 100 rings. 24 rings is... See, for a very long time during development, it said ring instead of rings in the corner. They changed it very late. I guess somebody told them that it should say rings because it's plural, but... Okay, oh no! Okay, well that was really dumb. Okay. Maybe I don't need to worry too much about that. I don't think there's enough rings left to get 100 now, though. And I don't know if there's, I don't know if there's an extra life box anywhere. There might be, but I don't know where it is, if there is one. Okay. Is it down here? Okay. Well, seven lives isn't too bad. Okay. Normally you can hit him when he comes down on the console version, but not in this version. I always get hit there, so I'm not too worried about it. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I'm just trying to run through it, and that's why that's why I'm getting hit all the time. Yeah, so like the Sonic Origins version of Sonic 3. The Sonic Origins version of Sonic 3 doesn't have any Michael Jackson music in it because they, you know, they were worried about the legality of that. And that's why there actually hadn't really been any releases of Sonic 3 for a while. Right. Okay, finally got onto Marble Zone. the problem with Marble Zone is that I pretty much always get hit every 5 minutes. And there we go, I got him. That's what he gets. Okay, you just need to be really careful. And actually, the normal, like, if I do this, that's the non-spin dash version of, like, that's actually the correct way in this version of Sonic to destroy all these guys, arguably. I don't know if I can do it from behind, though. Can I? No. Yeah, so... Okay, I'll just be super careful. It's my own fault for not logging in enough. But I think there should be enough rings left. I don't think I'm stupid enough to actually lose any lives in Marble Zone, I hope. Also, the boss on Marble Zone is probably the easiest one, in my opinion. So... we'll just... The interesting thing about moving platforms in the console versions of Sonic is that if you know how to walk into them at the right time, you glitch through them, which means you can glitch through most of the game very quickly, which means that if you're a speedrunner and you use that technique, it is considered cheating, but if you can... Well, sometimes they allow cheats in speedrunning, it just depends. I'm not very good at speedrunning because I can never... No matter how much I learn, I never seem to be able to optimize my gameplay to make it... to make my times quick enough. The big problem with this game, in my opinion, is look how slow everything is. Like, I have to wait for this to come down. That's not going fast. Like, if you gotta go fast, why am I waiting for that thing? And why am I waiting for this platform? And why am I waiting for that platform? And why am I waiting for everything? Oh, God. There's too much waiting in this game, and it gets boring. If you're somebody like me and you have very low patience, half the reason you die is just because you didn't really wait long enough. But if you take things very slowly, then the game gets really easy. Or relatively... Oh. Okay, so... Oh, God. Okay, well, special stage at least, we should be able to get the Chaos Emerald, and we should be able to get some rings, and we should be able to... I really just... I mostly just need rings and stuff, I think. I don't think the Chaos Emeralds matter much, because I probably won't even get all of them. Do I get an extra life if I get enough rings? I don't even know. God. Oh. Okay, that was a waste of time. Okay, so I definitely wasn't planning on getting the Chaos Emeralds anyway, so doesn't actually matter, but I would have liked an extra life at that point, because I've only got 7, which isn't enough. I mean, I don't think it's enough. Okay. I think I think I remember how to do this bit. I think. Okay. Okay, so you have the lava here, which never catches up to you, really. You just gotta keep on going as fast as you can. Hopefully you miss the spikes. But, see, where is the lava? There it is. See, one thing I always liked about this game is how determined Sonic looks, and in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, he looks like really smug. He has a really smug look on his face, and I always found that disconcerting. You know, the original Sonic the Hedgehog was made entirely by a Japanese team at Sega, and after there was a lot of arguments between, because Sega of America thought it would be a big hit in America, which it was, and it wasn't that popular in Japan at all, but so what they did after Sonic 1, well, first off, they obviously in the Western releases they renamed Eggman to Robotnik and stuff like that, but they moved the team to Japan. Sorry, they moved the team to... Oh, I should have gone down there. Okay. Okay. I remembered where that room was. Somehow. Okay. So they moved Sonic Team to the US to work at the Sega Technical Institute, and basically they wanted the Japanese team to have a sort of American experience while developing the game to make sure it was more appealing to American audience. And so they had like half Japanese and half Americans working on Sonic 2, and then Yuji Naka particularly complained to Sega about having to work with Americans, basically. So, with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they said, oh, well, we still want you to work on it in America, but you can have an entirely Japanese team work on it, and that made him much happier. But at the same time Sonic 2 is being developed, the people who were left over in Japan from Sonic Team, they kept working on their own game, which was called, in the end, was called Sonic CD, which initially they were thinking, oh, maybe we'll make this, I've got 9 lives like a cat. So basically, the Japanese team worked on Sonic CD. Initially they were thinking, oh, maybe we'll make this like Sonic 1, but with like CD audio music or something. And then they were thinking, oh, maybe we'll just have a CD version of Sonic 2. And then they thought, oh, actually we'll just make our own one. Like, we'll make our own Sonic game. So that's what they did. So Sonic CD is completely unique, and it's by far my favorite game in the series. It has much more interesting levels. The graphics style is much more similar to Sonic 1 rather than Sonic 2 or Sonic 3. And it's just like 100%ing it, because you have to just get the time zones. You have to destroy the Metal Sonic holograms, and you have to okay, I made it into I remembered to go to the special stage. So you also have to destroy Eggman's egg robots, and also it's got time travel, 10 extra lives. Okay, this is going really well. I might actually would complete the game at this rate, as long as I don't like die a lot unnecessarily. I don't actually care about the special stage now. I'll just try and see if I can get a reasonable number of rings and get near the end. Oh god, it's this one with the really big one. Okay. Yeah. Yuji Naka got in trouble for, insider trading. But supposedly they have very strict insider trading laws in Japan, so like he wouldn't have actually got done for insider trading in America based on law differences. But it is kind of interesting to know. But when they originally started development of Sonic 2, they were sure they were going to make it about time travel, and that they were just going to have different versions of each zone, and then I got 2 Chaos Emeralds. So because of that, the developers on Sonic CD were also like, oh, let's make it all about time travel. So Sonic CD ended up being entirely about time travel, and it's a very important part of the gameplay, and in Sonic 2 there's no time travel, and it's not an important part of the gameplay at all. So it really is a much better game. The Japanese soundtrack for Sonic CD is also very memorable, and apparently it was like most of the budget. But then when they were about to release Sonic CD in America, Sega of America said, oh, we don't like the soundtrack. So they actually made a unique American soundtrack. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, I missed that ring. Okay, I better not die here. I really need my extra lives for later levels. Because I've got 10, but I'm assuming that, thank god there's rings. Okay. I might need to log in a bit more. Oh, there we go. I don't remember. Oh, it's this bit. Okay, fine. Yeah, so basically Sega of America had a unique soundtrack made just for the American market for Sonic CD, and it's really bad and was clearly rushed, and yeah, they shouldn't have done it. And I think basically everybody agrees that the game is much worse for it, and that I just don't really understand. Most people who were brought up with the American soundtrack probably prefer it, though, because just that's what they used to. So, you know. I'm probably biased because I only heard the Japanese one for a very long time. Oh god, no. I'm getting really... I need to be much more careful here. I need to lock in more. Lock in, kill this guy. Okay. Alright. An interesting thing about the spikes is, in the console release of Sonic 1, if you hit a spike, you don't become invincible briefly like you do when you hit most other things. So you can actually just get hit by the same spikes again, and then again, and then again, and then you just like... So it doesn't matter. If you have a shield, you'll get hit and lose the shield, and then you'll get hit again and lose your rings, and then you'll get hit and you'll die. And that's... apparently it's a bug. It is fixed in this version, but weirdly not fixed in any of the other versions. Mostly, it's just only really this version, which is the same version used in Sonic Origins, pretty much. Is this the right way? Okay, I'm gonna try use my spin dash here. There we go, that's probably the right choice. I just get too bored waiting, that's my problem. I have no patience at all. Okay. I think my opinion is that having 10 lives, like I do at the moment, means that in the later levels, if I get hit a reasonable amount, I'm probably okay. One thing I like about this, or really liked, especially when I was a kid, is that, to me, I looked at these graphics and I thought, oh, they look computer-generated, don't they? Because they're all, like, specular highlights and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's so amazing. And, yeah. But it's all drawn. I also like the ring sound effect. Okay. This bit's going alright. God, I hate all the obstacles that don't let you go fast. Okay, I need to be really careful here. There we go. Oh, 47? Oh, God! Okay, that was stupid. This boss is one of the easier bosses, although even though I got hit for no reason. Oh no, and I got hit for no reason again then. But basically just hit him as he's coming across, and then jump over that way. And then you do the same thing with the other side. You know. Okay, so that's Marble Zone officially done. I've still got 10 lives, so, you know, 10 lives isn't the most I've had at this point. I think if you get every single ring and you do the special stage as well, and you know where all the extra life boxes are, then you should really be at 14 lives maybe, or more. I also don't, like, there's definitely enough rings to get extra lives on Springyard Zone, but the chance of me doing that are quite slim. The interesting thing, oh, there is one thing interesting to note here, which is that Springyard Zone was going to be the second zone. I just realized that there's something special up there, right? So we'll try to collect that. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. No, I don't know. I shouldn't waste it. I nearly did it that time. I give up. It's probably like 5 extra lives or something. It says cope. It said cope in the background. This was originally going to be the second level, but they decided that Marble Zone was easier, so they moved this one, and I think that was probably the wrong choice, because basically everybody I knew as a kid, when they were playing this, they would always get killed on Marble Zone, and I suspected it was because it's just too long and boring, and you can get lost if you just can't find your way around the level. This level's sort of... I think this level is just genuinely easier. But, you know, somebody else decided that it had to change. The biggest problem with Springyard is that there's lots of waiting around, like with Marble Zone. Because these platforms are very slow, and you have to keep waiting for them. And it makes you very impatient, and makes you make mistakes. So the game is a really good test of patience in a way. Okay, we're gonna try and get these rings without getting hit. Oh. So, Springyard Zone was also going to be called Sparkling Zone, but they changed the name of it at the last minute. Like, Scrap Brain Zone was going to be called Clockwork Zone, but they changed the name at the last minute. Okay, 11 lives. That's not too bad. Okay, so... No! Okay, that was dumb. Okay. So, we'll just go in here. Okay. Only 2. That's embarrassing, but at least I've got 11 lives now. So, they did have more messages in the background in earlier versions. Not just the cope one and the CPU one. They had one that said "Let's go" as well, which isn't really that interesting. Oh. So yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit brain dead at the moment because I'm not really able to lock in, probably because I'm trying to think of things to say, but I'm also doing much better than I have other times I've played recently, so I think because I'm just being a bit more careful. If there are extra lives anywhere, I just don't have any idea. There's lots of rings inside the level, all over the place, and I don't know how to get to them. I'm not even sure if you can get to all of them. I suspect you might not be able to. Bounce, 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 bounce. Oh god, am I actually stuck? I think I can get out. Come on. Uh-oh. There has to be a way out. Oh no. Am I literally stuck? Oh my god. Phew. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother getting those rings. Just too risky to try. 71. CPU? Didn't the Genesis and the Mega Drive have the Motorola 68K CPU in them? I'm pretty sure. Very nice CPU. Much better than... But this is the thing, right? Despite the SNES having better graphics, the Super Nintendo, which was Nintendo's equivalent console to the Mega Drive Genesis, Mega Drive Genesis had a much better CPU in it, and in some ways better graphics hardware, but not in other ways. But they crunched this game down to like half a megabyte or something, just using compression and stuff. This is not the best way of getting up there. Oh, worked though. Oh god. Okay, I need to be careful here. I can't remember if there's a platform below me or if it just is death. Oh, it's probably a platform down here anyway. Oh. Okay. Well... I'm gonna backtrack a bit in case there's any rings. Oh, there's not. Okay. I think that was it. Okay. Okay, 98. There has to be more rings. I'm sure there is. Oh, yeah, there is. There's loads more. Okay. 113 rings. So I got 12 lives. And we'll go into the special stage in case we collect enough points / rings to get an extra life. So, at the moment, my brain's just, like, turning into mush. It's just absolutely mush in my head. Feels like gravy, but if I keep just mindlessly playing the game, you know, this is a game made for babies, you know. Do these continues add up? Because that noise is the continued noise, not the extra life noise. I actually have no idea. I'm assuming that they don't. Oh, extra life. Okay, that's actually what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna try to get the... Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. Okay, now I'm going the right way again. Okay. Pretty sure this is the right way. Oh. Okay. So... Okay, I think I'm actually going to get the Chaos Emerald. Which is good sound. Good. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so I'm missing Chaos Emeralds, but I'm not gonna care too much. Oh. I don't know if the continues add up. I guess they must, right? Right. Right. Ooh. 14. Okay, I've got 14 lives. I can't be like... I still have to be really careful because I am the sort of person who will just die loads of times in a row at the same part of Labyrinth Zone. So I'm gonna be really careful. Labyrinth Zone's the water level, which is the next level, which is absolutely horrible. Can I get up here? I must be able to. Oh, how though? I'm gonna try to get up here, but I don't know. I don't know how possible it is. Oh, God. How? There must be a way. I don't know if I've ever been up there. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go down here. I say that. No. Okay, we'll just keep going up then instead. Yeah, so I can't remember what age I was when this game came out, but I was like 9 years old. I think. That's just a guess, I don't actually know. Okay, I'm gonna go up this way, I've decided. If I can. I made it up here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go up there that way, if it's possible. But how'd you do that without a spin dash in the original version? I don't even know how you'd make that. Okay. Oh god, what a waste of time. Alright, fine, I get it. Be like that, game. What am I doing? Why did I just go down here? But yeah, I think in general in this game there's not enough gotta go fast moments. But a big problem with the later Sonic games is that they're too focused on, oh, I gotta go fast all the time. Like, pretty much all the main 3D games are like that. But having said that, it is kind of fun when you're in the right mood and you're playing Sonic Unleashed and you're going really fast on one of the day stages as Sonic in the game. And, you know, it's exhilarating, that's the right word. It's not like... The games do require, like, a reasonable amount of precision. So I mean, you can't really just cheese your way through them or anything either. So, like, not if you want to get decent scores and points and stuff. Okay, there's an extra life here, I'm sure. No, there's not. Oh, god, never mind then. Can I go fast this way? Okay. I actually literally just reached the top that way. I was hoping that there was an extra life somewhere. Never mind. Oh. Okay. So there's no Super Sonic in this game. Super Sonic was introduced in Sonic 2. When you get all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Not... Oh god, oops. The fact that I could do a bounce off there like that for a game of this age is pretty amazing. Although some of the physics were a bit wonky then, but it's still pretty impressive that a game from this age you could do that sort of thing. Like, most Mega Drive platform games didn't have very good physics or anything, they just... You know, you could basically just only walk on flat platforms, and there was no real momentum or anything. in a, you know, they were rubbish. Most platform games around that era were really basic. Even after Sonic came out, things didn't really get better. It was only really Sonic that had decent physics and stuff. Because look how good the physics are there. Look at that. That was absolutely amazing for a game of this age. And it is by far the best aspect of the game, is that it has a reasonably good physics engine. It's the reason I like Carmageddon, the racing game, is that it feels like it has a really good physics engine. You're like, this game about running over pedestrians has a really good physics engine? I mean, the original... It's a big... I can't believe I lost a life there, that was dumb as hell. But, if you compare it to something like Grand Theft Auto, which had a really basic... it didn't really have a proper physics engine, I would say. The original Grand Theft Auto. Even though it was 2D, they could have made it have a really nice physics engine quite easily, but they didn't. But Carmageddon, really nice. Okay, so I remember how to do this one, I think. Oh god, no. Okay, so when he comes back, I'll go to the side slightly, and then I'll hit him as he's coming down, and again, and again, and not again, but... So the idea is I should be able to hit him enough times. I have 13 extra lives at the moment. Okay, so on this one I'll try and do the same thing. Okay, that's it. So you can fall down those holes and die. So that's it. I've only got one ring left. Did it in 6 minutes. I have 13 extra lives left. I have continues left as well. I don't know what happens when you use the continues. And then it's Labyrinth Zone next. And Labyrinth Zone is a nightmare. So you can drown. There's the famous Sonic drowning sound that plays every time you're underwater too long without breathing. These guys pretty much guarantee that I won't be able to get to 100 rings. God, I should have got that. Oh god, no. Okay, forget it. Emergency spin dash. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get most of the air bubbles as I pass them. Just to make sure that I don't drown. And I'm never gonna get anywhere close to 100 rings because those guys coming out of everything, I will get hit by some of them all the time throughout Labyrinth Zone. Too much boring waiting, and the gameplay is too slow. One thing that was nice about Labyrinth Zone on the Japanese version of the Mega Drive version of Sonic was that they did make it look a lot better. It doesn't look exactly like this, but they made it look a little bit better than the American release. Actually, the game was... For some reason, the Japanese Sonic team really wanted the game to be released later, but they were worried about missing like missing Christmas or something like that in the US, so they sort of rushed the game out before like the Japanese developers thought it was complete. So yeah, basically it just means that the Japanese version has a bit more polished up graphics and stuff. But other than that, I don't think they even fixed any real bugs during that period. It's just a little bit more polished. I'm gonna get hit here a million times. Okay. Oh no. I made it. Okay. I'm actually doing a good job of not getting hit. Oh god. There's air. Thank god. Okay. So I think I can go up this way. And then wait. And then that should have opened up something. No! Oh god, I didn't get hit. That's good. Right. Okay, I think I went through the doorway that opened up. We'll just wait for some more air before we do anything else. And then, like that. These spike bits are really hard to avoid. I just don't know how to avoid them. I just basically always get hit by them. Even if I spend ages waiting for them, I pretty much... Watch this. I'll try really hard to not get hit by them. Okay. I didn't get hit. As soon as I said I was going to get hit, I didn't get hit. That's just... obviously the case. But yeah, I think Labyrinth Zone also has the best, like, probably one of my favorite tracks, but I don't really like how they arranged it. Bum 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 ba da 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 na ba na 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 ba 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 na 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 na. Yeah, I don't really like how it sounds on, like, this version of it, if you know what I mean. I think, it's the song with the most potential, but also they didn't really realize it. I think most of the songs in the Sonic 1 soundtrack sound really good. But not this one. I don't like the me sound. I don't think it sounds right. But, you know, that's not the composer's fault, that's more whoever input the music into the game, which was not the same person. Okay, I reached the end, I think. Yeah. So I've got 13 extra lives still, in case anybody was wondering, which is pretty good. I think all we need, really, is... Because Starlight Zone, I won't get hit at all, hardly, hopefully. Last time I played Labyrinth Zone, I kept losing lives all over the place, but I don't think I lost a life. I don't think so. Okay. So... Oh god, no, 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 no. What the hell? Okay. I always put sneaky platforms like that in. Can I get up? Oh, okay, never mind, forget it. I'm not going to try to go back. Backtracking is a waste of time at the moment. Okay, so we've got 17 rings, and try and be a little bit careful here, because I really don't want to get hit. I really want to see if I can get 100 rings. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Okay. Oh, that was a close one. Come on, I really need air. Okay. That's what I'm like when I go swimming. I'm like, when I try to breathe. Okay, I'm gonna try and get some air, maybe. There we go. I'm trying to get this ring. Is it worth going down there? Is there anything down here? No. I don't think so. Let's just forget about it and we'll go up. Okay, that was silly. Okay, we're getting very close to having an extra life here, so we'll just try to get an extra life by getting as many rings as we can, and hopefully we'll get 100. Oh god, that was close. Okay, I'm about to just not be careful enough and then die. Oh god, I'm so close. Oh, yeah, I know where that is. Okay. Oh, I missed it, but I know where... Oh god, I know where it is, though, I think. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's should open the door over here. Oh, I'm so close. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, 14. Okay, I'm not gonna... There we go. You can still die of drowning even with this shield. Oh god, never mind. So, 4 rings isn't very impressive, but... Yep, so if you wait here, you can wait for him to lose all his spikes, his spiky balls, and then you can hit him like that. And it's not even worth getting the rings now. Is that it? How much of this level is left? Ah. Okay, so yeah, I still have 14 lives. This is actually going really well. Because I think there's no reason for me to lose a life unless I get really silly and really lose my patience and just start dying at one point over and over again, which is possible. Okay. This is like an infinite waterfall, if I remember. I think it is an infinite... Oh, you're supposed to... Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a little ledge here, which you can do. If you just stay there and don't do anything, then it's just an infinite platform, which is kind of nifty. Oh. Okay, now, the boss on this level, I literally can't do. But I don't really need to do it. Because if you just manage to survive till the end, then you just win anyway on the Labyrinth Zone boss, so that's my aim. So I just need to try and survive. But you'll see when we get there. I don't know if... I can't remember if this act is much longer. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh god, no. I almost wanted rounds to show the drowning. I just want Sonic to drown. That's what I want. All I want in life is to watch Sonic drown over and over again. Oh! Okay, so... No, those guys again. Okay, I think you need to... Oh, extra life. Okay, now I have 15 lives. This is going so well that I actually just don't think I can lose anymore. Okay, so that opened that up. And then you have to hit this one. Oh! Oh god, no. Oh man, that was so close. In Sonic 3, when you get the shield, you actually can't drown. I mean this shield, not the sparkly one. Yeah, when I said earlier that Ice Cap Zone was made by Michael Jackson, that's not even true. What happened was, he was hired by Sega to make the music, and then his team made the music for him, pretty much. And he did suggest music that he had written. And I'm gonna drown, because I can't see any... Oh god. I didn't even... How'd that happen? Okay. I don't remember this bit of this act. So I don't know what happened here. some guy from the Jetsons, whose name I forget, he actually wrote the music for Ice Cap Zone. And he did a really good job, because that's probably everybody's favorite version song. But to be honest, what happened was Sonic Team in America didn't know that Michael Jackson would be doing the music, right? So they actually had music made for the entire game before Michael Jackson had even submitted any music. But I think there was just a miscommunication, because he submitted his music and then they showed it to him in the game, supposedly, and he said, "Oh, I don't like how it sounds." There's Robotnik. Okay, so I just need to try to not die. That's basically it. God, I could have hit him there. Oh, never mind. I just... No. Okay, I just need to stay alive. Come on, quick, 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 quick. I hate this one. I hate this one. I'm gonna start drowning in a minute. God. I hate this one. No! Okay, I knew that would happen. It's okay, this is why we have extra lives. Oh god. No, I missed that. Thank you. Is there any rings here? Okay, I think, I should be able to do it. I just need to be really careful. But I genuinely really hate this one. This boss. It is by far my least favorite boss, because I can't work out the timing on any of it. Okay, they gave me a shield at least, so I can get hit once. Okay, I hit him once, and then... Oh, God. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, I literally can't get up there now. See, this is why I hate this. And the spikes are right there. And then it's just all so slow, and it's like, okay. No. Okay. This is why we have extra lives. But frankly, having to waste this. See, I knew those things would get me. Okay, 12 extra lives. Okay, I'm actually really glad that I killed him. But I'll go back to the start. Now I can't get hit by him. Ha! Oh, God damn it. I just don't know how to do... Oh, no. I knew this would happen. I'm in a loop. I'm in a death loop. This is the Sonic death loop. Okay. I've only got 11 lives, so I should have way more. I can't believe I'm going to lose so many lives just on one boss. Absolutely frustrating as hell. I hate this level. I hate this boss. This is by far the boss I can't do, and I hate. And I never worked out how to do the boss. I just sort of... Come on. Why are the spikes all moving slowly? Oh, God. Come on. No, no. Okay. I just need to calm down. I don't know how to do this boss. I just don't know how to do the boss. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So I've got 10 lives left, which is enough to finish the game quite easily, I think, but just hate this boss. Okay. I don't even know how to... Come on. Oh god, I should have been careful there. If I was just careful there. 9 lives. Oh god. Can't do this, boss. I can't do this, boss. I can't do it. Okay. If I spend all my lives that I spent ages building up just on this boss, then, you know. Okay. No! Okay, I've already been... I'm definitely dead now. I'm definitely dead. This isn't gonna go well here. Ah, those spikes, I don't understand how you avoid them, really. I've always had this problem with the spikes. I've only got 8 lives left, which isn't really enough to do the rest of the game now. I mean, I should be able to get a couple of extra lives on Starlight Zone. Oh god. Okay, the time limit on every act is 10 minutes, right? So I've spent 4 minutes basically doing nothing. The checkpoints remember how much time you spent, but because you might have trouble getting from where you are to the end of the act in 5 minutes, the game actually gives you... There's like a 5-minute, like, minimum amount of time. Okay, I've got 7 lives left. This is actually not really enough. I've completely screwed this game. No. I really thought this was going to be a really good run, but I just can't do this boss. It's the only part of the game I can't do. I need to lock in. Oh! I'm gonna die. No! Okay, 6 lives left. Okay. I wish there was an extra life hidden somewhere in this boss. Maybe there is one. And I just need to get that every time, and then I could have an infinite gameplay loop where I just keep collecting an extra life. I do have continues. I don't think the continues let you start on the checkpoint, so you basically just start at the start of Labyrinth Zone, I think. Okay. Okay, I've got 5 lives left. I kind of expected this because last time I played this, I lost like once on Labyrinth Zone, and then the second time I just did it fine without even really thinking about it. And I basically just did what I am trying to do, which is just to try and avoid all the spikes and try and avoid all the projectiles, and just keep powering through until you get it done, and you just keep jumping everywhere like this. And eventually you'd like, I think you're supposed to hit him throughout the level, but I never managed to go quick enough. Okay. I can't believe I got hit there last time. No. Oh, I died in the exact same way. Oh. Okay. I'm getting very pissed off now, because I've only got 4 lives left. I'm just trying to do it the same way. Maybe there's like a knack to it. The second time I did it, last time I played it, and I managed to do it, I put very little thought into it. I was just like, oh, I'll just like jump through it, and I sort of did without thinking. I managed to do it like slightly faster than I'm doing it at the moment somehow. I don't really know how. Oh god. No! Okay. Three lives left. Okay. If I have continues, I'm just gonna use them. Okay, I'll just wait up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to lock in because I should really be alright to beat the rest of the game. Okay. No. Okay, 2 lives left. This is literally the worst boss in the game, by far. I don't know how to beat it at this point. I'm sure you're watching this thinking, oh, why doesn't he just do this, or just do that, or, you know. And to that I say, well, you're not the one frickin' trying to play right now. It's really weird because playing this on the Mega Drive and on the Genesis growing up, I always thought this boss was really easy. So, I don't know what's going on. Am I trying to rush through it too quickly? Is that the problem? I literally have no idea. Okay. No. Okay. I did him! I did it! 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 No! I did it though! What? Okay, you have to just do it really slowly, it turns out. Absolutely annoying as hell. Okay. I do have continues. I am almost certainly going to die this time, even though I'm going to try to do it slightly slower. And more precisely. This boss is like nightmarishly difficult. Oh no! Oh god, I got 1 life left, literally 1. I do have continues, I don't know if they work properly. They must do, right? I lost so many lives. I lost nearly all my lives. That I spent ages collecting just trying to beat the boss. I still don't know how I would beat it. I don't know what happened there. At least we have the calm music. I don't think I'll die on this level. I know for sure I can go back and get that life. Because you just do it like this. Okay, so now I have 2 lives. Which is better than nothing. Realistically, I'm gonna die on... Realistically, I'm gonna die on Scrapyard Zone. I don't think I can get any more of those rings. Okay. Maybe I should be trying to get these rings. I always feel like it's risky because I always feel like I'm gonna fall off the platforms and go splat. Is there anything up here? I don't even know. This is everybody's favourite bit. I think this is meant to be a down... Yeah. Yeah? Actually, I don't know. I will go this way anyway. Are there rings up here? Aha! Okay, that's not too bad. So, I don't think I can get 100 by the end of the level. No. Okay, let's try that again. See, it forgets where everything is. Because, you know, it's a console game and the consoles had almost no memory at all. So, it doesn't really keep track of where stuff is. Oh god. I don't have enough rings. This is probably near the end, right? Oh, oh my god, I've got 3 lives. And I can go in here. Oh god, yes. So... Okay. I'm trying to remain positive about this run, because I didn't want to have to use any continues, and I don't even remember what the continues do exactly. I know they let you, like, play from the start of this act that you were on, I think, but I think you lose your score, and you lose all sorts of other stuff. Like, I think you lose your Chaos Emeralds that you had, and stuff like that. I'm not really sure, though. I got another continue, though. Okay. Realistically, we should get pretty much extra life, I'm hoping, on this, based on the number of rings I'm getting. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I have, like, 4 extra lives or something like that, which isn't too bad. I don't think I'm gonna beat the run now with just that many lives, unless I can get another life. Okay. It's definitely not the end. It's not the end. We're doing alright. Okay. That is not bad. Game continues and extra lives at this point, which means hopefully it's not too bad. I really want to try and get more extra lives. Just as a backup. But yeah, when I played this one time recently, I died on Scrap Brain Zone, sorry, Act 3, which is the one that's water level again. And I died right at the end. and I only had 1 life left. And I hadn't gotten any Chaos Emeralds or anything. I didn't have any continues. And, like, I was just about to beat the game, and I died. So... yeah, we'll just keep on doing this. Thankfully, the Starlight Zone boss is a piece of cake. I'm getting very tired, but it's alright. We're just going to try and get as many rings as we can, and hopefully we'll get to 100, and then everything should be good. Okay, I just need to avoid this guy. There we go. No! No, 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 no. Okay, I give up. We're not going to bother getting extra lives on this level. Because it's... I just don't think I will be able to at this point. Oh god. It's really annoying because there's all these. And then there's probably not enough rings left. Oh. Maybe if I get all of the rings, like every single one. I'll try and get every single one. No. Okay, well I'm going back in here anyway. Ba-na-na-na. Oh my god, 5 extra. I've got 5 lives now because I went over the score limit. Oh my god, and there's lots of rings here too. If I focus on getting rings, I should be able to get another extra life. This is why I should always do special stages. Because of the rings. I think I need 100, I assume, because that's how it usually works in this game. Okay, that wasn't an extra life, that was the continue noise. But yeah, I'm literally gonna try to get tons of rings. Okay, I missed that ring. Okay. Okay. I should have been talking about more interesting things, but I can't really think of much trivia except that... oh no, it doesn't matter. Anyway. I think Scrap Brain Zone is not too hard. There's lots of, like, dangerous bits, but I think it's not too hard. So I'm kind of hoping... okay, so... I'm kind of hoping it's not too big of a deal. I should have... oh, I should have got that ring. I should get every ring just in case I don't get hit, and then I'll have more chance of having 100 rings. Oh god. Never mind. I'm not going to worry about now. Okay, I don't know how to get that extra life down there. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. I should just be trying to get all the rings anyway, just in case. But no, never mind. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, that was lucky. Okay, I'll try and get as many rings as I can. Just in case. Little piggies. See, in the original version, well, original design document for Sonic, they had Sonic's band as who you would rescue when you beat the bosses, and then they also wanted to have a playtest where you could listen to Sonic's band play all the music, or at least that was the idea. But they basically decided they didn't really want to put the time and effort into doing that in, and also they had limited space, and they thought they'd rather have the Sega chant. One of the things that's interesting is that, like, the drums in the Sonic games are very distinctive, and a big part of that is... oh god, what? Is this the right way? I don't even know anymore. No, I wanted those rings. Oh. The drums are very distinctive because they're playing at the wrong frequency. But that's because they had the new sound driver powering the digital audio, like the drums. God. But yeah, but they had to use that to play the Sega chant. Sega! But the drums sound much better like this. If you play a like pre-release version using the regular sound driver, the drums sound very different and not as Sonic. In all honesty, I think most of the new characters aren't really worth it. Like, I played Sonic 2 as a kid, I would never play with Tails. I'd always disable Tails because he just seemed obnoxious and there really is no point to him. So I think it's a waste of time and effort. At least in Sonic 3 you can fly around as Tails and you can pick Sonic up and fly Sonic around, and that's kind of fun. But there's no other reason that I can think of. Okay, Scrap Brain Zone. I should be really careful. At this point, I don't worry about collecting too many rings. I need to at least have some. I'll go the downways route. Scrap Brain Zone is just like patience and stuff. There's no stupid bits like the Labyrinth Zone boss. Yeah. You see what I mean by patience? Okay, so... oh god, no. Okay, I think... oh god, no. No! Okay, that was bad. Okay, well, we're back to the start. Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go the same way. I don't like going the other route. I think this is really pushing it for being enough lives, but I do have the continue I can use. So I just need to really lock in. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh god. Okay, that was bound to happen. I also don't know how to avoid that. Okay, maybe I will try the other route. Does the other route have that same bit in it? I don't remember. Oh god, I went the wrong way. Never mind, it's right. Things I did this route last time, I think. I seem to remember... oops. I seem to remember Scrap Brain Zone, Act 2 being a lot easier. At least it was to me. So... yeah, we're gonna go this way instead. Oh no, we'll go this way. Oh wait. Is this the same bit? don't know. I don't know if I can even... I've only got 2 lives left. Is this even enough? Okay, at least I got a checkpoint, but it's not like I've got basically no lives left at this point. No. No. Okay. Alright, alright. I need to lock in. No! Okay. No! Okay, this has to be nearish to the end. I know. Okay, I think this is near-ish to the end. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, man. I'm not really aiming to have any rings. Okay. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. I did it, finally. Okay. This is not enough lives. I swear to God, this is not enough lives. If I do it in one run, like, without any continues, I'll be very surprised. I don't know how to get any lives on any of the next levels. Normally I don't die as many times on Labyrinth Zone boss. Oh man, I hate this bit. Okay. Ah, there we go. Like I said, I don't remember having any problems on Act 2 in the past. I get hit all the time, but I don't remember it being difficult. Normally I wouldn't. Normally I wouldn't use spin dashes because I think they're cheating, but in this case it seems to be working out. Oh god, I hate that bit down there. Please no. Okay. If you get stuck down there, it's really hard to get out. Thankfully I did not. Oh god no. 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 Okay, I need to go down here. Yeah, rings. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, God, no! Okay. Okay. No, please. Oh. Okay, I just need to be really patient here and avoid these. Oh. Okay. No. No. Okay. No. No, I needed that ring. Oh, no. Oh, I got it. How did I get it? No. Man. Oh, I did it. No. Am I supposed to be trying to go down? I don't know. Little bunnies. Oh no, the ring's up there. No, 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 no. I got it. Got it. I still have a ring. It's a miracle. This has to be very near the end, right? Oh my god. Okay. Sonic has passed Act 2. Okay, Act 3 is easy-ish. So we're going back to the Labyrinth Zone for no obvious reason. So there's Robotnik, Eggman guy, and then he sends us back to the... I don't remember... Okay, so you can cheese this by going through here, which I just did. So this is a much shorter route. There are some dangerous bits, so I need to make sure I've got rings. I need to make sure I'm breathing. Okay, come on. Right. God, no. No, no, no. Okay. I need to be much more careful here. Come on. Alright. Alright, no! Okay, that's dumb as hell. Okay, I need to be much more careful. Right. Because I have 8 rings. Every time I get hit, I shouldn't go through. Oh, no. Same thing, 1 ring. No. Same thing's gonna happen, though. I'm gonna get hit. No. No, I don't have any rings. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Game over. Okay. I knew that would happen. I don't actually know what the continue does. I think it sends me back to Labyrinth... Scrap Brain Zone Act 1, I think, which is painful. Right. How do I press... Yes. Ah, okay. Right. It's better start me back. Oh, it is Act 3! Okay, phew. Alright. Nope. Yes. Okay. Okay. I need to be more careful here. So I'm gonna have the air, and then we're gonna... If I get hit, instead of running backwards, I'm just gonna go this way. Okay. And then... Is it up here? Oh no. Okay, I don't actually know if that's the right way to cheese it. I forgot. I forgot how you cheese the level, because I thought it was you go down the gap that I went down, and then it didn't work. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Please, I need air. Okay. That was dumb. Okay, we're gonna do this bit again this way. I'm sure this is how you're supposed to cheese this bit. Oh god. Okay, one wing again. No. One wing again. I'm just gonna try and be really careful now, because again, I'm losing patience, that's why it's taking ages. Okay. Come on. Okay, this is it. No! No! That's the right way! Okay, that's literally the right way. Okay. This is definitely by far the quicker way, because you just do that, and then you just get these, and then you go up like that, and then that's it. And I just, you know, I couldn't help but die. Oh, god no. One wing again. What the fuck? Okay, 2 rings. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try and get air here. Come on, where's the air? Okay. I don't even know if you can use a continue on the next level. I don't know if it lets you. No! Okay. No, no, back, back. Yes! Okay, final zone. Okay, this is the actual boss in, like, final boss. Where you fight Robotnik. So you do that. And then you do this. Oh god, no! Is it gonna let me continue? It better. It better let me continue on the final boss. I also have lots of continues. Okay, please let me continue. Please let me continue. Please let me continue. Okay. Alright. Okay. At least I don't have to do Scrap Brain again. Oh yeah, this is how you do it. You just go, and then you jump to the side. And then you just... Sometimes you'll be able to hit Robotnik, and other times you won't be able to, and that's it. That's literally how you do it. So, I think it's 8 times, like the other bosses. So, that's it. Because I'm not going to die this time. At least I hope. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, we're really close. I am so freaking tired of this shit. Oh my god. Come on. Okay, phew. thought I did it. So, you don't have to hit him. You can just let him fly away at that point if you want. The flowers are purple like in the prototype version of Sonic the Hedgehog, which you can play by downloading it on various ROM sites and stuff, and you'll see that the Spring Hill Zone flowers are different colors. That's kind of it. And also, Sonic's Band would have been there if they included Sonic's Band in this version, but they did not. So, that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna... No, we don't need to watch all this. We don't need to... No. Okay. That's it. That's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed watching me try and play this game. This baby Sonic game. It was kind of fun to play through it again, because I hadn't played it for a while. And I am very tired, but I did beat it, and I hope you had a good time watching me. But that's it. Ciao!